Good morning, everybody. All right. Don't want to do marbles right away. Usually we do it around 9:20, so I'm not going to dive right into that. Let's open up the dashboard here. It is F Wednesday, so as per tradition, I'm sure I'm about to feel that in some form or another. Let's see here. Mattel 1895 pre-market. I'm in at 19. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Yeah, they're already up $4 pre-market. They already there. Lots of SPAC hype today, guys. Lots and lots and lots of SPAC hype. IPOF getting some love. And I'd like BTWN to get around to doing something. That'd be fantastic. It was good. It was good. Yeah, always enjoy spending a little bit of time with Mrs. Millennial. GHSI is moving pre-market. That's hilarious. I was in and out of that yesterday. Yeah, I was in and out on a quick profit. I think I took $600 on it. In, out, done. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Mattel is the one that I'm watching for here pre-market. I don't know why it's doing that. It's giving me a hard time with Mattel this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let's open up the Marbies here. Let's go. We'll do this one. I'm going to go grab a coffee, a water, and you guys go ahead and join up. Winner gets to pick the ticker we watch going into market today. Okay. New follows. Thanks so much, guys, for the follows. Greatly appreciate that. Let me know how you found the stream, what it is you trade. Would love to get to know what you guys are up to. If you're not in, get in because you got 10 seconds here. Away we go. Weed stocks are flying indeed. And away we go. Okay, there's like this giant spinny ball thing. We all go down. Man, this is one at a time. It's first to the pipe. I don't see any way that you're going to die, but I do see a whole bunch of spinners and things that are going to knock you around. Good morning.
How are you, sir? I haven't talked to you in a day or two.
Doing well. Took 10 grand out for the fam jam yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah, first profit take on the portfolio.
On the account? Nice. Somebody was asking me, is it at 122?
I broke 130.
Did you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, which is why I took 10 out because I'm a month ahead of schedule here, so.
Well, you're playing with house money. Well, no, you also, this is your job, so can't say that anymore. You know.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
My thought on unit, guys, is unit, and I'll put it up in a second. Holy cow! I'll put it up in a second once we finish this marbles. But with unit, guys, they have a massive fiber optic network spreading across the U.S. And I think with infrastructure and 5G being more and more of a push, that we see these pre-established networks doing quite well. Isn't SNDL going bankrupt? I wouldn't say they're going bankrupt now. They've dropped enough offerings that I think they've got enough cash on hand to last them for the next decade.
I think they said they're debt free after their last offering. And that was at $1.01, right? And they've doubled since then.
Printer, you're asking me about technical formations, and I honestly have no idea. To look at a chart, I couldn't give you any kind of an understanding if it breaks above 113, what that would mean. GSI is a compliance play, so it has that running behind it, but SNDL is definitely the bigger of the two, so it's probably falling a little bit quiet in the back. The other one that you could look at is Castor Maritime as well. All three of those are compliance plays. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work out in the end, but I Command V takes the win. Let me know what ticker it is you want us to watch. Yeah, so was looking at this yesterday, guys. BlackRock, Vanguard, and Scion Capital are all in on this thing. It's a massive fiber optic network, and here, anywhere where you see these lines, this is where they service. This is where they have lines running. So Portland, San Francisco, Sacramento, Vegas, Los Angeles, Tijuana, Phoenix, Tucson, El Paso, San Antonio, Houston, Austin, Dallas, New Orleans, Florida, New York, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Washington. Like, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. You can't see the lines. Voila. Don't have one? So pick whatever ticker you want, man. That's their network, guys. Big lines. Lots of lines.
Lord, I can't believe I'm still holding SNDL.
So for me, guys, that's a really solid play. Add on to it BlackRock, Vanguard, and Michael Burry are on this. These are lines that I can trade on. You know what I mean? These are lines that I can trade on. VEON for sure. No blue lines to Chicago. Yep, they've got Chicago. Yep, there's Chicago there, and there's the blue lines running through. So that's my play on Unity, is to have a massive expansive network like that is muy bueno. Pre-market guys, I did enter Zomedica at 250. I think with the offering closing, it has a good chance to head for 3. I'll take another 25% on that, no problem. I am actually holding unit. Yeah, I'm in unit at 1316. So here's unit over the last 6 months. It's gone from about $10 to 13. It's not doing anything crazy, but I think it's got the opportunity to do that. I've been actively trading in and out of Zomedica. Same thing with SNDL, the two of them. Because SNDL also has pot hype. So CGC and ACB, both of them are doing their earnings this week. So there's a lot of discussion around pot, and SNDL gets to tag onto that along with compliance. So is DGLY still doing well? I haven't done anything with DGLY. I guess that's true. I have been in and out of DGLY over and over and over again. Same thing with Mara. Waiter was one I was looking at the other day. It's at $4. I don't think I'm going to be around long today, guys. It is F Wednesday, so maybe 10 o'clock, 10:30. We'll see. We will see. ACRX is going up. I'm not in it anymore, but it is going up. That's true. They are overdue for good news, for sure, for sure. It's Unity, but it's spelt like this. It's not Unity like the graphics. It's Unity like with an I.
Talk about unit communications.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Big Sheet, Vion. Under Armour crushed it.
You know, Millennial. As much as I hate the timing of doing the seasonal stuff, I'm glad that you goaded me into actually taking it when I see it, because this isn't one of those plays that or isn't one of those strategies that apparently benefits from essentially sidelining, because I've noticed in the last couple ones where even the lead up into the seasonality for stuff, it slightly follows that whole like IV rise into earnings.
Yeah, I mean, I what I need to have happen here is I need to see Mattel do something. It had some crazy freaking earnings, and it's not. Its guidance was good too. They think that they're going to have the strongest Q1 they've had in decades, and there still is nothing. MAT, Mattel. That's a lot of pot, man. That's a lot of pot exposure. SNDL is 222. Yeah, I'm expecting a gap up from Mattel today as well. Would love to see it. It did. I mean, the bid ask spread on this was nutty earlier. It was like 18 on the bid and 23 on the ask. So, yeah. I do expect to see a gap up today. With its guidance being what it was, I think that we see it go. You're up 48% on mint. You can now buy a 12-pack. Awesome. Lots of jumpers, guys. Lots of movers. For me, it will be a low and slow Wednesday. You'll see that there's a bit of a drawdown on the account, guys. The drawdown on the account is because I took 10K out for the fam jam. This one, MRS in Canada, guys, I think this is going to do quite well for me. When they get around to announcing their earnings, I don't know how far that's going to go, but the projected earnings out of MRS are going to be just bonkers. That's for you folks in the US, that's MSNVF. But this one here, I think, is just going to get nutty. Projected revenue. Okay, projected revenue last year, or their actual revenue last year, 2.26 million. Projected revenue for full year 2019, 16 million. They 4x'd their revenue, and this year looks to be even more. Just craziness. What up? What up? What up?
I was surprised yesterday, Millennial, because one of the guys that I know that used to work at TSN Sportsnet, or no, sorry, not Sportsnet, TSN, said that oh, you know, they actually whatchamacallit,
This is always right for your stream.
Thank you.
hi, Mrs. Millennial.
They're saying hi.
Hi, kids.
So yeah,
I
what?
bought pizza. It's in the fridge and poutine.
You bought wahoo?
Pizza and poutine are in the upstairs fridge
Awesome.
for you.
Thank you. I will eat those.
Save me a slice.
One. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good old Mrs. Millennial, bringer of coffee. Which book did I recommend after Culture Code is finished? Unknown Market Wizards. Guys, that reading list is here. Unknown Market Wizards would be the next one that I would recommend for people to read.
I'm waiting for the library to get a copy, but yeah, Millennial. So yesterday I saw one of my old like high school classmates that worked at TSN or whatever, right? He put out this thing where it's just like, you know, it's such a travesty that all these people are losing their jobs at TSN. And he actually supposedly tore through the filings because he said he pulled up in the filings saying, "Oh, Bell made 890 million last year," and I was like, I have a feeling I kind of want to open that up and say that's not all directly from TSN. I'm just saying, like, I don't think TSN's a $900 million moneymaker or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what he's trying to do of like, they should pay us a fair wage because X, Y, or Z, but that's not how companies work. In fact, layoffs are, since Reaganomics, have been a standard to increase the value of a company.
Like, honestly, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you guys don't know what Bell Canada is, they do more than just have a sports network. I'm just saying.
Thank you so much for the follows, guys. You rock. Let me know how you found the stream, what it is you trade. I'm always happy to hear from you new guys. For those of you that have been lurking and aren't subs yet, I don't know why you aren't subs yet, but that's up to you. Redemption, if you need it, I may be able to loan you my Audible copy. Keep the app. I can figure out how. Yeah,
That's
maybe.
okay. That's okay. I'm patient.
Well, they don't have to steal taxpayer money in Canada. Our government just hands it over. Here you go. You have more. Ooh, player 01 with that. Ooh, he upgraded. Them's them real dollars. Player 01 going from prime to real dollars. What?
If you ever want to see actual public theft, try digging through some of our 5 big bank filings, up like in some of their CEDAR filings. Look at how much the government. Look at how much the government gives to them in secured lending.
You lost me at read CEDAR filings.
I mean, like I dug through BMO. What it was either BMO or Royal, I can't remember, but I just saw one thing that just extremely pissed me off, where it says that, oh yeah, the government of Canada loans them $100 billion in secured loans. I'm like, yep, no, fuck this.
Yeah, you guys got 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the market opens. So if you're looking to take some plays, now would be the time pre-market. Otherwise, you're open to the masses. Mattel is still not populating here, and that's driving me a bit nuts. Peep GSAT. I've looked at GSAT before. I think that I like Unity better, but I can take a look. Yeah, they were down yesterday big. They're back up today, so that's good. Bit of a bounce back play there. So many new follows. So many new. Oh, that's a sub. That's not a follow. Foolish Shoe. Thank you so much for that sub. Greatly appreciate it, man. USMJ is my only play besides HCMC, like everyone else. I'll let Stocky know that my voice is like butter. What's the 5G play in Canada? Which company is going to take over other than Huawei? I don't know. I don't play Canadian stocks. Guys, while I am from Canada, I don't trade Canadian equities for the most part. There are a few, but why are all the weed stocks going mad, lad? Earnings where they actually made some money on revenue, and the hype that legalization is imminent. TD Ameritrade isn't letting me pre-market. I probably effed up somewhere. Yeah, you have to make sure that you have the order put in as extended hours. I am still in FTOC. Yeah. We like weed. I love weed, but
wait,
yeah.
Did they actually make money, or was it like a case where it's just like, yeah, the government handed them money and it's just like, yeah, well, we took it.
Yeah, they didn't make money per se. Good morning, RC, back with that sweet cheer, 100 bits. What? Yeah, they didn't actually make money. It's just they had sales, which was nice. Yeah, I think DGLY still has room to run. Subs is a new streaming ETF debuting today. Interesting. I'm not big into that game, but that's definitely a play. What else we got? Super League Gaming. I've heard of it. I don't like it. What's your tip ranks? Do the quick breakdown there for that.
Oh, also Millennial. I think I what was that thing you did with tip ranks where it showed a massive negative loss on something that like you never actually took?
Well, that's these here. So guys, when you look at my tip ranks here, it looks a little bit nutty. And the reason why is I started using this in May of last year, but I put every trade I took from January to May in on a single day. And so this counted as a massive loss against my portfolio. So I started with 2,200 last year, finished the year with 50K. This does not denote anything from my first quarter of last year. The gains just aren't there. So, but after May, it is accurate. So I had sideways June, slight gains, well, 10% gain in July, sideways August, 5.5% in September, sideways October, 38% in November, 34% in December, 111% gain last month in January. So far this month, we're 10 days in, I'm up 12% on the portfolio. So yeah, my Q4 last year was nuts.
It slapped me in the face when I entered my freaking AMC for some reason, and I don't understand why, because it says that it showed up as well, it's not even showing any loss. It just says that I have a huge drawdown for no reason.
I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't update regularly, guys. I'm making a point to go in and enter all of the plays that I take, but I also pair it with this trading journal that I give to subs, so all of those will be searchable as well. But yeah, with tip ranks, guys, here is the portfolio. Year to date so far, 232% gains. I could stop right now and I will have crushed the SPY guaranteed. Definitely DM me if you are a sub. If you were a sub at the end of last month and you did not get the link, I did send it out via Twitch subscribe email. So you can check your Twitch messages as well. You may have one from me there, but definitely just DM me on Discord or on Twitch and I will do my best to get to you. PG Savage, I don't do calls or options. I play equity. I'm as far as trading strategy goes, I am a very much a basic bitch. I buy low, I sell high. That's it. That's um. Did you use the same sizing and stop loss rules when starting out as you do now? No. My trading methodology has grown as the portfolio has grown. You cannot trade $2,000 the same way that you trade $100,000. Yeah, savage. That's right. So here's Vion. Nice little candle at the gate here, 180 to 185. I feel you, TPF. I feel you. I've been sitting here staring at FTOC and BTWN going, come on, what the hell's happening here? BTWN, it's a matter of when. I keep looking at it going, oh, maybe I should close out this position because it's not moving or whatever. But every time I go to do it, every time I get the order all prepped up, I just can't send it. I just can't send it. I don't have it in me. All right, let's see how the portfolio is doing today. Might have to close this down and open it back up because this is Mattel here. And it's not producing any results. Unit, I'm up 400 on. Zemetica, I'm already up 600 on. BTWN, that's nice. It popped up to, parity at least. Yeah, I have to restart this because I need Mattel to populate. Make sure that I've got Mattel in this tip ranks as well. Not anytime soon, PG. Not anytime soon. I don't have Mattel in here, so I need to put Mattel in. MRS is doing quite nicely, up 500 bucks. That's a good entry on that. Okay, Mattel 1851, 1860. Just got to be patient with it. It went as high as 23 pre-market, so I'll wait and see what's going on. You got stopped out on Zemetica? Well, Rutro. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, SNDL's 230 right now. I would expect we see an offering from SNDL at that level. I think that you're going to see that. What's your opinion on, is that ACB or AQB? AQB. I like AQB. With its revenue projections for the next year, it's a really solid long-term hold in my opinion. Disclaimer, guys, nobody that you hear on voice or in the channel or myself are financial advisors. Everything you hear here is purely educational. This is to give you some insight as to how I look at the market, and I highly encourage you guys to do a lot of reading, figure out your own trading methodology, and make your own plays. You should also be seeking out a financial advisor if you're unsure about how the market works, whether you should get into it and manage your own portfolio, yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera. See the disclaimer, blah, blah, blah. That's all done. So Zemetica down to 238, 239. I am perfectly fine with that. I'm actually considering averaging in on that. Mara died? Yes, please. Ooh. Go, baby, go. Come back down to 25 from me. Come back down to 25. I did. Yeah, I got out of SNDL yesterday at $1.50. I missed this this run to 240. Missed it. Yeah, Roach, if you're in the States, you may have PDT on your account now. Big profit taking on Mattel, yeah, but I think Mattel bounces back today. I'm not rushing out of it. Uh, I think that as we go, it's gonna go too. What's the Mattel strategy? They crushed it. I didn't. I mean, I didn't sleep on it. I took 8 grand on it. I'm pretty happy with that. Mattel's just an in and out on the day. I'm hoping to be out of Mattel by end of day. I don't really want to hold it too long, but with their guidance, I think that they should buy up. I'm not. I'm still in MRS. I'm up 500 on it. No, PG. I think that they're going to drop an offering. Yeah, I'm still in MRS. I think MRS guys is going to be massive when they drop their earnings. I think they make a run for a dollar. So I'm happy to hold 20K in there until that happens. So you have to take that into account, guys, when you're looking at the portfolio, wondering why there's such a massive drawdown. Like, why is the account only worth 100 grand now? Well, I put 20K of it over into the Canadian side, and I took 10K out for the Fam Jam. So that's kind of what's going on there. Medica is coming right back up to that 250 line, so that's good. I just need Mattel to move here into the day. Does it have the volume? Does it have the volume? I'm not going to be around long today, guys. It is F Wednesday, and I've got this thing with F Wednesday where I don't like to be around. No, I didn't buy options. This is all equity. 20K is too much for Canada. Typically, I would agree, but MRS is an exception. What do I think of Mogo? I think I would rather trade a play like Unity in the States than Mogo. Yeah, the downside to SNDL is that they continue to flood shares into the market over and over and over and over again. Dilution events over and over and over hurt. That's the first in a year, guys. That 10K is the first that I took out. That's the first time I've taken anything off of my portfolio in a year. So from 2 grand to 50,000, and then 50,000 to 130 US. That 10 grand is the first I've taken out in a year. So I don't milk the portfolio too often. Holy shit! Look at Mattel. That's hurting. I'm gonna need that to bounce back here, please. I'm tempted to. I mean, I'd rather not average in. I'd rather just put more money into Zemetica, to be honest. Okay, so I did get the fill on that, so no options, all equity. Margin. Mattel earnings was phenomenal. How long do you think you have to wait on BTWN? I don't know, but I'll wait as long as it takes. Yeah, somebody was mentioning that earlier. I don't know. I don't know about the streaming. Subs. There's the ticker there. Okay, and then let's go back over to tip ranks here, and now it's actually 15,000. All right, so I threw. Why is that not updating? I got it. I got filled. Okay, as long as I got filled. I was gonna say I threw another 10 grand at Zmedica just now, so I don't know why it's not reflecting that there, but that's there. FTOC is giving it to you. Yeah, I'm feeling it on FTOC as well. I'm not still in ACRX, no. BPTH is skyrocketing. Yeah, we'll go to the scanners, guys, and see what's happening here. Yeah, 297%. BPTH is halted. No, I got out of GHSI. In and out, $600 yesterday. Ouch. Yeah, I feel for you, Rich. I feel for you, my man. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Yeah, Zmedica's looking good. Looking good. A little bit of profit taking at the gate, comes right back up. It's going to buy up. Afria slapping me? Yeah. FTOC is not being kind right now. Not in the least. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with my 250 entry on Zom. I think it has the ability to run? Absolutely. The Meridip bought up already. That was fast. Yeah. Sing is 8 cents now. Holy crap. CTRM up 12%. That's one I was looking at pre-market. Didn't get into. I was looking at CTRM at 110 pre-market. SNDL I was looking at 190. Just no volume. Holding Sing till $1. I don't know about that. Yeah, 200% gains. That's nothing to slouch at. That's fantastic. SNDL, I think if they break 250, you see another offering for sure. Yeah, I would get back in, Triton. If they dropped an offering and the stock presented a dip, I would definitely get back in, I think. AMTX on open. Yeah, 750, 753. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens here with Mattel. I'm wondering if Zomedica goes for 3 today. Yeah, I've checked out SPAC in the past. I'm not a huge fan. It's not something that I'm particularly interested in playing. It's not going to be a long stream today, guys. It is F Wednesday. My head just typically isn't in the game on Wednesdays. I tend to get really, really frustrated and angry on Wednesdays, so it's not ideal for me to be trading here. I still wanted to be here live because I told you guys that I would be going live. But typically, I take F Wednesday off. It's a day for me to just kind of sharpen the old axe and enjoy myself. So I probably won't be here past 10 o'clock today. I just want to see the market open, market direction. Um, wow, Mattel is just making no sense to me. They destroyed. Why do you get frustrated on Wednesday? Historically Wednesdays suck. Uh, Nice, Foolish. Thank you so much for that, man. I do greatly appreciate all you guys that have been subbing. Um, Twitch used to be my beer money, and it's turning very quickly into top shelf whiskey money. You guys are making this an amazing thing. Do earnings lag now, or do people not care? It seems like less and less people don't care. Now, Mattel did have a buy up for sure. Um, Man, Roach, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Now, Mattel, I think that this early sell off is going to see a recovery into the end of the day. Um, if it draws down more than 2 grand, I'm probably going to look to exit though. But Zomedica's kind of carrying the weight the other way. I'm already up $1,500 on Zomedica on the other side, so not terrible. Not too upset about that. FTOC is a long term hold anyway. BTWN is a long term hold. Um, so not hating things. Yeah. FTOC has its announcement. Payoneer for me in my mind is a $30 company. So I'm not going anywhere there. I do need to have capital ready for MCAC tomorrow though when it name changes. Yeah, I made a small gain on DGLY. Ouch, Kelly. I know that feel. Uh FTOC is name changing tomorrow. No, that's not FTOC that's name changing. The one that I'm watching for the name change tomorrow is MCAC. Oh, brother. No, 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 no FOMO. Not like that. Not like that. What was your entry on BPTH? Never, Cybot. The answer to that question is never. I will never YOLO it. 2264. I mean, yowza. Yeah, no, FTOC guys, we don't have a date yet as to when we can expect to see. Okay, lethal with that sweet follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Yeah, FTOC has a definitive merger agreement. I like ETHE. I don't like how high the premium is, but the reality is that's the best way to trade Ethereum on equity. So there's no other options. Twitch keeps on following. You don't know? I don't know either, man. Yeah. MCAC is going to become Playboy tomorrow. I'm not, Eric. No, I'm not in BTNB. Them tan 120s, huh? What is this GTE thing that's popping up here? No, TPF, this is actually a new play that I'm trying with SPACs, is on the day of the name change. What I'm finding is that there's an awful lot of brokerages that don't transfer the ticker over. So let's say you're holding MCAC, and then the name change date happens. That your holding doesn't actually take on the name change for up to a business day afterwards. So we typically see it go into the weekend and then Monday. So for me, what I'm looking at is, okay, well, what if I wait for MCAC to make that name change, CPLBY become available, let it decline because nobody can really buy it or trade the shares that they already have, buy it at the low and let it go up from there. Yeah, but what? Like, he doesn't need to do more. What brokerage is that? That is TD Canada Trust's brokerage. So TD Waterhouse. PLBY is the new name. CLSK got nuked. I mean, they're down 11%. I don't know that that's nuked. They're up from in June they were $1.78 and they're $31 right now. Bitcoin's declining today, so there's going to be some of that. I'll be buying the new name. I'll be buying the new name. Yeah, I'll just wait for the new name to drop and then I'll buy it on the dip. Because it's going to be low volume on first day. All the people that have shares of MCAC. To some extent, Arkwolf. Occasionally, they'll have news catalysts that drive Mara outside of Bitcoin pricing. So when they announce that they bought 150 million Bitcoin, 150 million in Bitcoin, I should say, when they announced the opening of their second facility, they have when they buy new mining equipment. But this is Bitcoin right now. It is showing a decline here. Just checking my messages here, seeing what's going on. Your broker doesn't even have MCAC right now. Rathu, where do you trade out of? If you don't mind me asking. BPTH halted 2056. I hope you got out of this, Mahogany. The only other weed stock that I'd be looking at is OGI or Gram F. John Rezo, I am not completely sold on that being the play. I'm going to give it a try with MCAC. I don't like AFA, ACB, or Tilray. I didn't see that. Why is FTOC dropping? Because that's how SPACs work. Everybody's just waiting on it to go through and get approval. Have I used Binance? No. Have you looked into CBDL? No. What about FTOC? Should be better to sell before the name change. Yeah, I address that. Another penny stock that seems okay for like a quick 10 to 15, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, there's so much out there, guys. There's so many plays right now, to be honest. Hemp is a ticker. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Am I still in AQB? I'm not, but I do like AQB. AQB is one that I have been looking at getting back into. What the heck is happening with Mattel here? I need to see some kind of a lifeline on this. Let's head to StockTwits and see what's up. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy crypto. I just buy the miners. I don't. Yeah, I don't trade crypto directly. Guys, anything that's psilocybin, I'm not interested in it. It took 40 years to get pot legalized. I'm not rushing into magic mushrooms and LSD and MDMA being legalized. That's insanity. It's too huge of a leap. Canada might do mushrooms. That's possible for Canada, but Canada's a tiny fucking market. And the U.S. is still wrestling with pot. We had the senator for Virginia going out there saying she will never legalize pot in her state. That's the governor of Virginia. Never, because of X, Y, and Z and outdated philosophies and whatever. But one or two states is not enough. It's not enough for me. I'd rather just play pot plays if I was going to play that sector. There's a lot of medical interest from mental disorders. So I'm diagnosed PTSD, guys. I am completely up to date on what the purported effects of those are, LSD and mushrooms. So I am completely aware that people are advocating for it, for anxiety disorders, for post-traumatic stress. I definitely get that. But the CBD specific strains are fantastic. I personally do not need to go beyond medical CBD. So, out of personal experience treating PTSD with pharmaceuticals, for me, high potency CBD works phenomenally. I would never look to use LSD or mushrooms, especially since I've used LSD and mushrooms in my past, and that ride is more than I'm willing to buckle in on. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. Yeah, Mattel's showing a little bit of life here, so that's not terrible. Yeah. Holy shit. This just makes no sense. Okay, so what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. Come on, Phil. Okay. I need to close this desktop and open it back up again. Yeah, if they were completely live up and running, it would be 7% of the total hash rate. Hmm. Nice, man. Congrats on that win, brother. Love it, love it, love it. Love hearing you guys succeeding. That's awesome. Why did I exit Unit? To move the funds into something else. I still like Unit, guys. I do. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, I've got a sell order at 275 for Zomedica today, which would be another $5,000 off of it. My weight in that is getting quite large. It's not true that it's 35% because I do have another 20K over here. But I think it's going to be Mattel into the end of the day here, guys. All right, it is F Wednesday, though. This is a pretty typical board for an F Wednesday for me. You see that I'm not really sweating buckets on being down $3,000. I've kind of come to expect this at this point on a Wednesday. This is the market doing what it does on a Wednesday, which is a bit of a drawback after the Monday hype and getting ready to go again on into Friday. So Zomedica, who knows what I'm going to do with it? I might close that order out. I might hold it. I don't know yet. Their offering is supposed to close on the 11th, though, so I may just cancel this out. and let it ride. Mattel's the one that is concerning me. I will probably look for an exit around. I mean, we'll see what it does into the day. If it goes down to $2,000, I'm gonna probably exit it entirely and just take the $2,000 loss, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's absolutely baffling to me that Mattel is having that kind of performance on the earnings that it had. That's insanity. Yeah, so KeyBank has maintained its price target of 22. Let's go to tip ranks. Maybe that's a good way to go and tell to get a feel for what's going on. Where do analysts see this thing? And they got a 1975 price target. KeyBank just reiterated a $22 price point today. So analysts are bearish on are bullish on Mattel. What is tip ranks? It's a site where analysts show off their portfolios, essentially. But it's got a lot of detailed information on it as well. I find it a particularly useful tool for figuring out exactly if I'm doing well versus the professionals out in the industry. So, out of the 200 and almost 90,000 investors that they've got on here, currently I'm ranked 68,000. I think that number is going to spike once we get all the way around the year, and I get rid of this May performance, and I've got 12 months of actual trading history in here, so it should be very interesting. But you guys can always catch that portfolio here. Any good resources for less than 1K or over 1K? You mean less than 1K portfolios? Yeah. Yeah. So on this reading list, guys, the Market Wizards book, Unknown Market Wizards, there's a guy in there who's a bellhop who started with $500 and turned it into a couple million. So it's a great story. The book itself is worth that read, but there's tons of other resources in there. Unknown Market Wizards is one that I would definitely take a look at for that. Kind of like FinWiz, yeah. So it does have a news thing. It has an analyst thing. What I like about it most is, so let's pick a ticker like Mattel, right? What I can do with Mattel is it's going to open up. It's going to give me an overview stock analysis. So it's going to 9 outperform. It's based off of all of these criteria. I can see where the current analysts on this stock are. I can see investors. So which investors on the platform are in here. Investor performance has to be 5-star. So 5-star analysts have an execution price at these levels. I can see different bloggers that have written articles on it. With links to the articles, I can see insider purchases. I can see, sorry, insider purchases are there. I can see the latest news. Check out the hedge fund. See which hedge funds are in here. It can be very helpful. I'm a big fan of it for sure. All right, guys, it's that time. It's F Wednesday. I'm gonna get out of here, but you guys can go hang out with Martini. Tomorrow will be a full stream, so I will go all the way till 11 tomorrow, 9 a.m. till 11. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Let's go hang out with Martini. Be kind to her, guys. She's gonna teach you guys some amazing things, help you to learn and grow. Stay green out there. Don't get greedy. If you guys are in on these Zemetica SNDL things, be very, very cautious and careful. Rosemouse with that resub 2 months. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the follows as well today, guys. Let's go over there, say hi to Martini. Drop those rockets, drop those beavers.